Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Lisa Marie Presley's estate sued over $3.8 million, 2018 unpaid loan 8 months after star's tragic death aged 54. Lisa Marie Presley's estate is being sued by an investment and private lending company for $3.8 million after the late star allegedly failed to pay off a 2018 loan. Lisa Marie died on January 12, 2023. Aged 54, from the small bowel obstruction caused by previous weight loss surgery, with opioids found in her blood at the time of her death. In court documents obtained by dailymail.com, Nosany Investments and Private Lending, LLC have claimed Presley first took out the loan in May 2018, putting up her ownership stake in Elvis Presley Enterprises and Graceland as collateral. It is not known why Presley took out the loan. The company also alleges Presley borrowed $450,000 in July 2016, with the loan repaid in full the next month. Per a letter signed by the late star, Presley agreed to pay off the $3.8 million loan in full by May 16, 2022, but Nipple's attorneys claims they had no contact with Presley after March 2022, despite allegedly attempting to contact her and collect the debt numerous times. NIPL have agreed to drop the case if Presley's estate, which is now controlled by her daughter Riley Keough, repays 75% of the loan, $2.85 million, within 45 days. DailyMail.com has contacted representatives for Riley Keough for comment. It is the latest legal wrangle involved the late star's estate. Her death sparked a dispute between Keough, 34, and Priscilla over ownership of the estate. In a recently signed settlement, Priscilla agreed in exchange for $1.4 million plus an undisclosed sum for 10 years to relinquish control of her late daughter's Promenade Trust, leaving Riley, star of TV's Daisy Jones and The Six, as sole trustee. The agreement between Priscilla and Riley settled a reported feud between the two sparked when, only 2 weeks after Lisa Marie's death in January, Priscilla filed a legal challenge to her daughter's will, which had taken control of her wealthy Promenade Trust away from Priscilla and given it to Riley. Riley was said to be furious when her grandmother went to court to protest the will. But in her motion to seal, Priscilla nixed the notion of a feud and said she had fired the lawyers who filed her petition disputing the will. My January 2023 petition was misconstrued in the press as a fight over my beloved daughter's trust, she wrote. That was not the intent. The petition was filed by a law firm who has since been terminated. I filed the petition to resolve all potential uncertainty surrounding the interpretation of the Promenade Trust. My daughter's passing was both devastating and heartbreaking. We have learned that the fans realize that we are just a family. Elvis would be proud, and his and Lisa's wishes are what are most important to all of us. My granddaughter, through her own counsel, along with my team, worked diligently and tirelessly to resolve all misunderstandings as a family. Riley also agrees with sealing the private financial arrangement she has made with her grandmother, which includes paying Priscilla a certain amount, redacted in the court document, per year for 10 years or life as a special advisor to the trust, plus $1 million and $300,000, $400,000 in legal fees. Their settlement also grants Priscilla's wish to be buried at Graceland, Elvis's home in Memphis, Tennessee. In the interview, Priscilla denied Riley and her were ever on bad terms, adding it was the right decision that Riley should be executor of her estate and that the pair were having dinner together that night. She said Riley knows that she is there to help her and wants the assistance. Last month, an LA County coroner report revealed Lisa Marie died from sequelae, a condition which is the consequence of a previous disease or injury, of small bowel obstruction. The bowel obstruction was in the form of strangulated small bowel, caused by adhesions that developed after bariatric surgery, stomach stapling, many years prior. The toxicology results also show Lisa had therapeutic levels of oxycodone in her blood, with a second opioid buprenorphine, which is used to treat opioid dependence, also found. There were also traces of quetiapine, an antipsychotic drug, reported TMZ. The coroner states there was no drug paraphernalia or narcotics found at her home and her urine toxicology screen was negative. The report confirms Lisa had a cosmetic procedure a few months before her death and was prescribed opioids, with the star having a history of over-medicating, forgetting she had taken her medication and then taking them again. The reports also states the star had a history of alcohol and drug abuse. Lisa Marie welcomed daughter Riley and son Benjamin with ex-husband Danny Keough, who she was married to from 1988 to 1994. Benjamin died by suicide in 2020 at age 27. She welcomed twin daughters Harper and Finley in 2008 with then-husband Michael Lockwood, but the pair divorced in 2016. Lisa Marie's life was tumultuous, with 5 stints in rehab for cocaine and opioid abuse, 4 failed marriages, including one to Michael Jackson, as well as losing her son to suicide, and a fierce custody battle over her twin girls with an ex-husband she falsely accused of having child pornography. Sources told TMZ that Lisa Marie was found unresponsive in her bedroom by her housekeeper and that her ex-husband, Danny Keough, who she has been living with, performed CPR until paramedics arrived. Lisa Marie was trying to lose weight for the Elvis Awards season and was even taking opioids in the weeks before her death. The star underwent plastic surgery 2 months before the Golden Globes and lost up to 50 pounds as part of a strict regimen. Lisa Marie had previously struggled with an addiction to opioids after she was given a short-term prescription during her recovery from the birth of her twin daughters, Harper Vivian and Finley, in 2008. By 2013, she was heavily abusing cocaine and checked into rehab at least 5 times. She was believed to have been sober in recent years, but following her son's death, her ex-husband Michael Lockwood said he feared she could relapse. As a teenager, she rebelled with drugs from the age of 13 to 17, but her mother put her into the Castle, a Scientology center in Hollywood, to get her off drugs. "I did everything but mushrooms and heroin or crack," she said. "Cocaine, sedatives, pot, and drinking, all at the same time. I don't know how I lived through it. I woke up one day with a bunch of people on the floor. I drove myself to the Church of Scientology and said, 'Somebody, help me right now.' For a time it worked, and Lisa Marie said she was drug-free from the age of 17. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.